Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
All right. Yo, what up, people? It's another session with Backyard Band.
Backyard Bands.
It's that good shit.
It's COVID time.
Here we go again. What you gonna tell me this time? You know what time it is? Here we go again. It's that segment where we talk about sort of post-COVID and COVID updates that we have. I don't know. Do you guys have any COVID updates?
Yeah. There's a second wave hitting China right now. As those guys release that lockdown, Shangzhou, Bishuajan, what was the place again? You know? Shezwan. Yes, round 2. Fight. It's happening right now. So all of you are waiting for Canada to really. We have a long way to go. Let's do it properly.
But like, see, this whole, I don't doubt that there wouldn't be a second wave. Mm-hmm. My thing is, should we be learning to live with it, or should we just stay inside? Because
how can you live with it though?
With the idea of social distancing, the ideas like they're coming up with, there's new, like we're talking off air, new innovations coming up on how people should be living and how people should be doing things. Because I feel like we're just locking down. I don't know if you saw the article, but
I saw the article. Yeah,
but no, there was one about Toronto where John Tory is saying that if the federal government doesn't step in to help Toronto, like they're going to have to lay off. Like the numbers are stagnant. The number is crazy. Like we have to cut down half of everything: bus services, train shuttles, everything. Fire force will have to lay off. I think we're saying we have to lay off 550 police officers. So
550 police officers.
What? That's what they're saying. Yeah.
Okay, now that's serious.
Yeah, and that's just for Toronto. We're not talking about like other cities. We're talking about just Toronto. So like, it's like if we keep staying indoors.
Yeah, no, definitely staying indoors is not sustainable.
Because like I don't understand.
Because there's no money coming in.
Yeah.
You
have to work for money, right? That's how it works, right?
The economy has to be.
Yeah, if you don't work, you can't bring. There's no money.
There's no money. So that's what the situation is right now.
Because the federal government will still run out of money.
Yeah. They have to help all 9 provinces and smaller cities that need help, like small, big cities that need help. Yeah.
Plus, they also have to contribute to like the international fight against it because they're working with other countries to develop this vaccine.
So what are they going to do?
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't think you have the answer. I don't have the answer. But like, it's just a very.
I think it's something that we have to situation. Like. That's what we're doing right now. Like the restaurants and people that are saying, "Okay, come in, but we're only letting 10 people at a time, or letting 2 people at a time."
But
we line up.
That's slow. That's really
slow. But really slow. That's why I was, like we're talking about this off air, and we said innovations are going to come out.
No, definitely
new companies are going to sprout out of this, and
the cops can be working from home.
To do what? To arrest.
Yeah, bro.
To arrest who?
You can actually, you can set up some, they'll just, the ring thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll just arrest you virtual. Think about it now. Or they can raid virtually. You just be hearing the cop. He'll be like, move to the left.
That's crazy.
Put your hands on your head.
Crazy. No.
Get on your knees. Oh, yeah, come on, meet me at the door.
God, no, man.
No, but
I just think we would eventually have to learn to move along with it. It's slow.
Because for Canada, at least, we're expecting a second wave with flu season, which is supposed to hit September. So that's in a couple of months. And that one is even worse because flu. People catch flu. People catch the flu. Mm-hmm. And it's like now we don't even know whether your own is regular flu
or
COVID flu. So it's gonna be one of those tough times, and we can't keep staying at home, man. The money that they're losing,
it's not sustainable at all.
But they can. So it's just that like we hopping on the bus, right? Because all these buses right now, they don't take fares.
Yeah, it is free. Right?
It's free, yeah.
But they're gonna have to stop that.
They're gonna have to stop taking fares.
Even in stopping that, they have to now cut down number of buses that are being serviced. They're gonna have to cut down routes, cut down how many buses are going at once. Instead of 20 minutes, it will now be 1 hour. Because they have to balance the budget.
Yeah.
The money has to add up.
But if they so right now they're not charging. They're not taking.
No, even the GO train. I don't.
If they can start charging now, that can help.
But
at least money's coming.
But then it's also the thing of like,
if everyone else is staying at home,
but what were they thinking first? Running free buses. What were they thinking? How much money do they think they have?
Because
that's their problem. They should go and sleep. What were they doing?
No.
Boss, they thought COVID was going to come on 1 month. They're not serious. Now they are crying for money.
I definitely, I hear where you're coming from, man. But it's just a conversation that we need to start having so that if people have the answers, they can start bringing it up.
Guys, reach out to us, man. If you have answers, bro. If you're in the public health sector, yeah?
True.
Let us know, man.
True. The other thing that's going to be happening with stores opening back up, because a few stores are opening back up starting, I think, Monday. Have you heard guys ever the COVID fee?
COVID fee?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think I saw that in the ad.
So, like, it can be charged.
Like a surcharge.
A surcharge.
So they charge you for the risk of COVID.
For like providing sanitizers, extra cleaning, all that stuff.
For instance, to cut your hair.
Yeah, charge you extra fee.
It'll probably be like an extra fee. So if it was $25 to cut your hair, there might be a $10 COVID fee.
I mean, I don't know if it's $10.
That is ridiculous.
No, bro.
I think
so
$10
happening.
I think $10 will be reasonable enough.
In Alberta, because Alberta has opened up, so they have the COVID fee. Some places in Toronto already have the COVID fee in place.
Yeah.
So it's between you and them to argue.
Okay, what are these places? Because I'm not going to any.
I don't have a list, bro. But
No, but
as long as like grocery stores are not doing that rubbish.
We never know.
I feel like grocery stores they've actually upped the prices a bit. You won't. I feel like because grocery food is so essential, you've never paid attention to it. Have you ever tried to check how much did you buy, like maybe a pack of chicken 2 to 3 months ago? Now, try it and see. But yeah, you don't have the receipt from 2 to 3 months ago, so you wouldn't know. Yeah.
Well, you know what? I buy my stuff from Hannah Supermarket. You guys should check her out in Whitby.
Oh, okay.
She's a plug, bro.
Nice.
It's an African supermarket.
She charges you COVID fee.
No, she doesn't.
But also it's a new trend, but that's something that's going to happen because people have to clean up. People have to provide extra cleaning supplies. They have to maintain the probably new health codes that will come out.
So many.
And to bounce back and recoup the money that they've lost from staying at home. So it might be a temporary thing or a permanent thing. So something we don't know, but those are some of the trends that are coming out with.
I already said that.
I still don't get why. So they're charging COVID fee for having some hand sanitizers?
No, it's not. It's just the entire package. The idea of them being there to be able to provide that service to you in the midst of this pandemic.
But they didn't have to.
But they have to. But like now with new businesses with business opening up, they have to maintain a certain health initiative
to account for the number of people that they might be losing.
Exactly.
Take restaurants for instance.
In a store now, you can't have maybe you can only have 3 people.
What kind of store is this though?
It could be restaurants, it could be salons.
But even like restaurants, so you're not eating, you're not dining in, it's takeout.
No, but when they start opening up,
they will soon start
having people coming.
Right?
Like we forget that it's the world, right? I don't know if you saw the article where I sent you about ways restaurants are starting to maintain social distancing.
I read that. That was actually a lot of it was really innovative.
Yeah.
So Japan has one where they actually like put like the glass in between.
Yeah.
And you're actually sitting down there.
Yeah.
And you can do chairs, but you won't hear the clink. Because that plastic glass will prevent you.
Yeah, so on the table you have like the whatever that thing, the glasses between the customers. And some other places,
wait, the glass, does it separate you and your date?
Yeah.
Yeah. It separates you, yeah. Wow. So for instance, I will have like a barrier.
It's like when you go to prison, you want to talk to your partner.
Yes, exactly.
I see.
Exactly that.
But I mean, you're using the phone, you can hear, but like it's sort of that partition, that difference. And other ones they're doing now where they will have like, because they can only take 5 people in a restaurant, they will now have like cardboard cutouts or mannequins around the store to make you not feel lonely.
Okay.
But now you see that space that people are not sitting
in. And that they are not making money from. Because the mannequins and the cutout boards, they don't pay.
Exactly.
So I feel like the only one that really stood out to me was the Japanese one.
Which one? The one
was the one with the glass. Because
I like the one.
Can still come out.
I think Germany has the funniest initiatives right now. Their Burger King made a big hat that's 6. Is this diameter? 6 feet in diameter.
Yeah.
So the difference is the way you wear the hat and the next person wear the hat. People are now maintaining
like
social distancing.
Oh, are you kidding?
Yeah. It's a big ass hat, and then there's the one where.
How big is the head?
No, it's not got anything to do with the size of your head because at the end of the day, it's
just that small.
The one that shocked me, I don't know what country it is a restaurant. They only serve 1 customer a day.
Oh, I think that's Sweden.
Sorry,
it was Sweden.
I don't understand.
What
are you opening for?
They actually deliver it to you via like a chute or like those zipline things. You just drop the food down to you.
That place is bougie.
And there's only one. Guess what the woman said? She said that she wanted to focus completely on making sure that one customer had entire satisfaction during this difficult time. I was like, for that customer better pay up everything.
Yeah, that's a pay. If I carry, I'm sure it's gonna be so expensive that after that date is marriage.
I'm telling you, it has to be, bro. It has to be.
That's too much.
Yeah, that was like, oh man, it's insane.
There's one where like they've built like greenhouses, like
I think that's Amsterdam.
Yeah, I think so. Like cubicles. They built it.
Yeah.
And then you just have your date in there. They lock you inside. You have your date. Yeah.
Yeah, people are coming up. I'm telling you, people will come up with stuff, but it's going to be really slow, like you said.
Yeah,
it's just going to be really slow.
Yeah, because it hasn't even gotten to this side of the world.
Yeah,
just those German
Europe. They'll first start before they reach us here. Like maybe next year January, and then before Nigeria will hear that.
On the flip side, Facebook was doing this new thing that we were talking about, where they the idea is people can work from home now because people are fighting that. I've been working from home already. There's no point coming to the office.
Which is very true. Because they're saving a lot of money, man.
Lazy man.
And then Facebook being in Silicon Valley and being that they're an expensive to live in California, that part of the world or that country, that part of the state is expensive. It's one of the most expensive places to stay. Yeah. So Facebook is now saying, okay, since that is the case, everybody has to report their addresses so we can pay you based on where you live.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So now, if you're living in Silicon Valley, obviously they're paying you a higher amount of money because you're living there. They're not based on the expenses that you have, standard of living. Yeah. So now they're not saying if you are not now living in that area, you moved out of town, moved closer, anywhere else. We need your address so we can match your standard of living to
your salary.
To your salary. Exactly.
So that doesn't make sense.
So let me get this back. They're paying you not based on your skills, not what you can deliver, but where you live.
I mean, everything is. I don't know how they're going to do the math, but everything's supposed to add up.
Still, before this, they were not paying. If I was living there, they were not going to pay me X amount extra because I'm living.
All they care about is, can I show up to work at 8 a.m. in the morning?
But just like you have to commute 3 hours, like
you don't care.
But like with Facebook, right? You know how they have like it was like almost like a Facebook village.
They have, I think that's what it is.
So people who live there technically work there. So it's like they provide. It's almost like they provide housing for you for whatever reason. So I mean, yes and no. It kind of makes sense. Because when you think about it, like I feel like yes, they might adjust your cost of living. Your salary for your skills might be relatively the same, but then there's also allowances they have to give you because if you have to come into work, that gas. They gotta pay for it.
Now, if there's an allowance, yes,
there has to be. There's no way.
Were they giving these allowance before?
I don't know. I don't know. Because somebody was asking.
Can't start with that.
Someone was asking, "Can I just go to Singapore for vacation and be working?" They're like, "Yes, but
send us your address.
Send us your address. If it's Singapore, you are living in. Just $5 a day to." Those guys.
Oh my God! Speaking on that, in that same article, and this is just kind of by the way, there's a billionaire. His name is Mark Cuban, and he kind of said that if that the U.S. government should give the stimulus check of like $1,000, but it goes away if you don't spend it within 10 days.
What?
Yeah. So if the U.S. government has to give you that stimulus check of $1,000, you have to spend that within 10 days.
So can I withdraw the money and just keep it?
No, if you don't spend it within 10 days, the money goes back. Like you have to like spend that money.
Spend it on what?
Maybe your rent, maybe your whatever. So within 10 days. Yeah, within 10 days.
That doesn't make sense.
What's his logic behind that?
He's a billionaire.
They usually don't have Shark Tank guy.
Yeah, he's a billionaire. Yeah.
I don't understand that.
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I was
I don't even me that if I even my paycheck, I won't just spend 1K.
No, but you're asking for a stimulus from the government saying that you cannot meet some certain needs, right?
But I'm it's for the future. What if it's at the end of the month?
No, but then you have, if it's for the future, what are those expenses? You should be able to pay them.
Yeah, I'll pay
based on when they give it to you. So is it rent that you're saying you have? Is it car insurance? You can't just say that you don't have anything to do and you're collecting stimulus check to put in savings account.
I guess where you're coming from, but it's quite difficult. I get what because people just want to save it. And
I know.
No, you're right. Because people could be living in their parents' houses and not be paying anything.
And they will still, don't forget, everybody has access to apply for this benefit.
But this Canada stimulus checks actually hits.
It hits?
$2K a month, bro.
To compare,
My point is,
if you're not working, maybe yes, but it doesn't necessarily, bro.
I feel like government always find a they will always find a way to collect this money
like,
back.
If you're working, like 2K a month can't really do anything.
No, it can't.
No, but it's free
But that's
2K
2K
right now.
after tax, though. Like imagine that's 2K after tax. But a month though, there's really it cannot even cover the bills.
No, because if you're living, let's say you're living downtown Toronto. How much is a condo?
I don't know what you're looking for downtown.
First of all, why are you living downtown
Why are you
Toronto?
living- why are you- But bro, like I want to leave downtown, bro.
No,
You wanna live downtown
no, we
Toronto?
know you can. We know you can.
Go.
No.
We
We know you can.
You can.
We know you can. We know.
Guess where I want to live?
That's not what we're getting to.
Guess where I want to live?
Where? Second.
Downtown Hamilton.
Now you be living with all those drug dealers, bro.
Guess
Bro,
where I
they are
want
not,
to-
bro.
Guess where I want to live?
Yeah,
Downtown
yeah.
Lagos with you. Anyway, you're going. Let's be going.
I feel like sometimes like when I just reminisce about the times I just went to visit down.
I'm in love with Bay Street, just by the way.
like there's just
Bay.
something.
Just
like,
that Bay
just think
place.
about it.
Anything about
You
it.
just come downstairs from your condo, like you're parked on the ground, bro. Like just
I know. Don't tell me.
Honestly though, like speaking of like downtown Toronto, like so I don't think I told you guys this, but like in April I was helping with like deliver like relief packages to families.
Oh.
I was working
April.
like
That just passed last month.
well, like first week of April, last week of March.
Okay.
So like that period. So I work with a camp and we sort of put packages together
Oh, that's
to sort of help out like families that go to the camp that I used to work at.
You didn't come here,
Right? You didn't go to camp.
bro. We can start going this summer. Bring something for your
Camps have
boy.
been cancelled this summer. But that was the best time to be downtown because there was no traffic, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like afternoon, there's no traffic. You're just driving anyhow. There were no cars there.
serious?
Yeah, that was a good time. That was the only time I liked being downtown because I know there was no traffic. Just be everywhere, breeze, just woof, woof, woof. But yeah.
You know what I hate? I saw this article that like carbon
footprint.
carbon footprint has dropped by like 17% globally.
Amen. Yeah.
And I was like, wow, that's actually amazing, bro. But obviously, because no, how many cars are driving? But I was like, wow.
No,
that's
you're
actually
right.
sweet.
You're right.
So
You're
that's a
right.
plus side to COVID.
Yeah.
But then I also heard that like over 300 Chinese couples are divorcing.
Yeah.
And like, funny, I called this thing. I knew it was going to happen.
yeah.
You cannot like, especially when some of these marriages did not start properly. You guys don't really love yourself, and you're using work as an excuse to leave the house.
Yeah. First of all, like Chinese people are very like as we know them, they're very they're workaholics.
Yeah.
They work, man, woman, doesn't matter. Even as child.
And another thing, a lot of them, their marriages are arranged marriages.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah, a lot of them tend to be like family
I didn't know
arranged.
that.
Family arranged, yeah.
And they know themselves.
Yeah.
So
it's all that money.
so-
They're keeping the money in the family. Theirs is worse than also.
yeah.
Oh my days, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh,
Yeah, a lot of them are arranged.
Serious
I mean, like
arranged marriages.
for the divorce thing, I expected it because
300.
Asia, China is also the city where there are sex toys, sex robots. They are the ones who are pioneers.
Of all this tech.
of
replacing human beings with robots and
Robots.
computers.
Yeah, no, it's from them. So I didn't expect that because the article I said I think the first day they opened like the divorce courts or offices, like 14 cases.
Yeah.
One day.
With ease, bro. Ease. Man, I knew.
So just small fights. Just small fights.
Because all of a sudden, like all of those things that you did not notice before about your
You start
your
noticing it.
partner,
Yeah.
You just start noticing them.
And
like,
they start to irritate
and
you
you
because
can't
you've not had enough time to deal with them.
yeah, and you can't even like. There's nothing you can do. Like you can't go. You can only take a walk. And how long are you walking for? Where are you going to the park? Like the parks were closed.
But the article was stated like they're not strong because the article said like when they were going some of the cases like are like really this is why you want to divorce. See, she probably didn't boil hot water. That's why you want to divorce.
See, trust me, man. During this period, bro, cops are just overflowing. Some of these marriages have been dealing with issues and they just couldn't. They're like, yeah, I'm done.
Because they had work to go to, right? You wake up at
Yeah.
8 in the morning or 7, go to work at 8, come back at 5. Before you know you're ready for bed and you do it all
You do it the
again.
next day.
So you've escaped the guy for almost half of
For how many days, bro?
Now they give you
Saturday
1
and
month.
Sunday, you can just go outside. You be doing yard walk till 5 p.m. We reach again. Sunday the same thing. But right now, there's nothing you can do.
That's insane.
Right? So like, man, I feel bad, but like, it was gonna happen. Let's see the number of divorce cases around. It's gonna increase. Trust me.
That's funny, man. That's funny. But moving forward, did you guys see the NASA article? So because of the whole pandemic and COVID situation, so NASA apparently now they're going into space, right? So they're going to get soil samples, collect samples from Mars to come back and test. But because of the whole COVID situation, people are saying, I beg, don't go and bring virus from Mars. The one that we have here, we are not even sure where we can cure it. And so it was just the whole narrative that's surrounding it, how like everything now has been put under a microscope. Like I'm sure if 3 years ago they were going to do this, it'll be like, yes, let's know if there's oxygen. Let's know if we can plant fish. Let's know if we can do all these things. Now, Baba,
please just
don't bother. There's no point. There's no point.
We don't want to do.
And then NASA put out a report saying they're going to treat the soil samples like Ebola virus, where they're going to pouring it and treat it like wow, the world is just changing.
Those are just creating work for themselves.
Because there's really, what do you want them to do?
Just stay in your house.
You are getting taxpayers' money. What do you want them to do?
Why are you going to go to Mars?
Why would they go to Mars? Elon Musk said he was going to take us to Mars 2024, right?
Who's the us?
Like, he's going to take people from Earth to Mars. Like, okay. Sorry. He wants to colonize Mars. So Mars should be like another part of the Earth where people can go.
Elon guy is smoking a different green.
That guy is worth 36 billion.
So
okay.
So that name is child Roman numerals and
X.
I don't know what the
X,
A is. The A is ash.
12. Guy, forget. Don't worry. Yeah. When you've got 36 billion, forget.
Nah, bro.
Nothing.
His weed is another.